Morning, everybody. It's not even that early. It's like 8 o'clock here in Iceland, which is 4 a.m. Eastern time back in the United States. I did sleep like a baby. I slept relatively early. I slept at 9 o'clock last night, and yeah, I'm awake. The reason why I woke up early in this case is because we are going to be driving to the town of Akureyri. It is a city in northern Iceland. I think they call it the second capital of Iceland. And it will take us about 5 hours to get there. So the plan for this morning is I'm going to cook some quick breakfast. I still have leftover hot dogs from last night, so I'm probably going to combine that with some eggs. Clean up a little bit, and just start hitting the road. Also, I'm not that low on gas yet. I mean, it's really kind of hard to tell, but I have 940 kilometers left until I have to fill up. So my plan is I'm going to try to find a gas station here. Filling up gas is a little bit different than how we are used to in the United States. So we'll see how that's gonna go. But yeah. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and get ready.
Later.
Alright, so we got a little slow starting this morning. I took way longer to clean up the back right here and do whatever I need to do. But we are on our way to Akureyri now. Let's go. Currently, I'm the only one on the road right now. I don't see anything else. I'm literally so embarrassed right now. Okay, so I was driving along here, and then all of a sudden I see this thing right over here, and I saw handles, and I thought that it was, I thought it was a gas station, and then when I looked a little bit further, it said this was a charging station. So I frantically stopped all the way for literally nothing, because that is a freaking charging station. There we go. I finally found an N1 station. Now this is gonna be very, very interesting. Usually these N1 stations are self-serve. And I'm reading a lot online on doing my research on what I need to do for this one. So I know, for example, that this cozy camper runs on diesel. I've never filled up a car with diesel before, but I gotta put it in. And then also I need to pay by that card. And normally, in the US gas stations, you just automatically place it here. I think this one you have to guesstimate the amount of money as well as liters that you would need to put into your car. And the big thing I'm worried about is making sure I put diesel in here rather than petrol. So based on this one, I need to get this one, but let's check it out. Also, side note, in order to use the N1 gas station here, you need to use a credit card that has a PIN number. Thankfully, I researched it because it asked me for a PIN number, and right before I came here, I reached out to my credit card company to get a PIN number there. So I put those in, I got the thing. Now, I'm gonna get diesel, and let's see. All right, I think I successfully filled up my car with diesel. We'll see, I guess, halfway down the road when I, if I break down. But I'm not gonna break down because I know I filled it with diesel. I literally have no idea what is going on right now, but have you watched the movie The Mist, where there's this huge mist just enshrouding the whole place? Well, look, it is literally The Mist. I haven't seen anything like this before back in the US, where I can't see just anything in front of me. Hopefully there's no monster in here, but this is really creepy because I literally cannot see anything right now except like for the road in front of me. Holy crap, like what is going on right now? Like, it's all clouds. It's as if like this is like Tears of the Kingdom where the land just goes up into the clouds and I can't see anything. I'm like literally zero visibility. It's as if the clouds just like descended here onto the earth. It's like, and I'm in like a horror movie right now. What is going on?
What's going on? It's death.
5 hours later.
All right, status update. So I finally, after 5 hours, reached here to the beautiful town of Akureyri. As you can see, there's the beautiful water there. You got a cruise ship there. A nice, quaint little town right over there. And, you know, made it here on time. But unfortunately, you know, just a couple of minutes ago, I finally had the chance to take a look at my email. And unfortunately, because my specific time slot didn't reach the full minimum capacity, they had to cancel our trip. And normally at this case, I would be kind of like mad, kind of frustrated. But honestly, like after the drive that I had here, I'm actually just thankful to be alive and here. And I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. They did thankfully offer me to kind of like reschedule it to another time. The only problem is that it's going to be at 8:30. And I kind of don't want to do that because it is a 3-hour trip. And who knows, maybe they would cancel that and I would just be wasting all my time here in Akureyri. So I'm planning to just find a gas station and gas up. And maybe I could just explore this town a little bit and see, you know, what they have here. All right, so I officially got the confirmation that they'll get refunded. You know, basically turn something bad into something positive. Right now I found a mall somewhere here in Akureyri. And I'm gonna try to see if I can do some window shopping and maybe some what's it called, try to find some souvenirs that I can bring back home. There's an H&M here, but I'm just gonna see what they have. I found an H&M here. I don't know what I'm doing here because we already have H&M at home, but you know, I mean, might as well take a look, right? I honestly don't know what else I can do. I mean, all the stores are closing. It is a Sunday after all, and I'm running out of options of what I kind of want to do. So when the company that I booked the tour with sent out the email saying that today was canceled, they added a link to show what else we can do here in Akureyri. And what I think I couldn't really navigate my way around the menu because most of it was just whale watching tours. So I don't know if I was doing something wrong or if I was just brought to the wrong website. Either way, I'm just trying to like search up on Google or YouTube like what else I can do here in Akureyri, and I guess there's nothing really else that I can do. I mean, it's a really great and beautiful town, but I just couldn't really figure out anything else. I mean, all the other things that they have were like Selfoss or any of the other waterfalls, but I think I'm gonna be doing that tomorrow anyway. So, and I don't want to kind of drive out already since it's already 5 o'clock here. I can't really figure out what else I want to do. So I think I'm just gonna pack it up, take my losses. Well, not losses. Technically, I did get a refund for it, which is great. I think I'm just gonna head to my accommodation for the night. So to get to my next destination, I kind of have two options. One, a 20-minute route, but it takes tolls. The other is about like a 33-minute route where it has no tolls. Honestly, it's either like paying for tolls or, you know, paying no tolls, but it takes a longer time and possibly takes up more gas.
Later.
I may have to take the toll or else try to find a detour there. So basically, I was on my way to do the scenic route, and then I saw that there were some directions that'll go to this tunnel, and I don't know how to pronounce it. But essentially, I remember, you know, going through the guidebook and all of that, that technically I am allowed to go through the tunnel. However, I would have to pay something
if I don't pay within 3 hours, then I had to pay a fine. So I'm trying to figure out. So basically, what I'm trying to say is I don't think I'm fully committed to go through that tunnel. So I think let me try to find another way, or maybe I can try to just take a break and take in these views right here. Actually, no, I'm gonna make it to my campsite. Okay, I'll make it to my campsite, but I'm gonna try to figure a way how to get there. Okay, so it looks like I was doing everything correct. So I was probably around here when I saw the sign for the something tunnel, which is basically this tunnel right over here, right? I was basically right here when I was on my way there. So I'm like, okay, maybe I shouldn't be taking this. It turns out that this is the tunnel right here, and this one is kind of bypass it. Also, when reading the manual guide right over here, they said you can take road 83 in order to kind of skip the tunnel. So yeah, I mean, I guess I was right. Yeah, and also I was thinking about taking a pit stop and just seeing what else I can see here, but it's starting to kind of drizzle around. I don't want to get wet, so yeah, let's get moving. So I really want to take a shower tonight, but apparently, so okay, you do need to pay for it, which is I'm fine with, but they only accept coins in here for 5 minutes, and I have like Krona with me, but I don't have it in coin format. So I mean, like, I think I didn't really do a whole lot today, so I think I'm good. I don't really need to take a shower tonight, but still low-key kind of annoying. What's up, MTV? Welcome to my crib. Come on in. So as you can see, I decided to go down the camper van route of traveling around Iceland. And one of the great perks about having a camper van is that it costs about the same as renting out a car here in Iceland. So one, I got my transportation covered, and two, I don't have to pay extra for hotels or hostels. Also on top of that, food can get pretty expensive here if you do decide to eat out. So I do have a place for me to cook some dinner and some lunch. But overall, this place is really nice. I decided to go with this company called Cozy Campers. I've learned a lot about it on YouTube. I read a lot about it online and just saw nothing but rave reviews. So I decided to literally rent out my camper back in, I think it was March, when everything was starting to like go away. Literally at the last second, I was able to secure this Cozy camper van, and it has been a blast so far. And here, let me take you around. It is the passenger side of our camper van, and as you can see, they gave us a lot of things necessary needed to survive here in Iceland. So for one, this is my first aid kit just in case I get any injuries. But the most important thing I think of this whole camper van, as well as what they provided here, is this Google tablet. Now this has been my lifesaver out here. You know, in The Legend of Zelda, how The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, how Link has its own like little tablet that he uses to kind of go around. Well, this is basically my Breath of the Wild tablet. So this thing is literally my GPS, my Google Yelp reviews, my entertainment, and my hotspot, all bundled up into one. Basically, if I wanted to go anywhere, I just put here in the Google Maps GPS, and it's able to let me go there without any trouble at all. Also, it has a 4G hotspot, so I'm able to connect all my computers and my cell phones and any other electronics through the Wi-Fi right here. So this is sort of like my living room / bedroom all into one. So as you can see here, this is my couch and it's super comfortable right now. Basically I just hang out here if I'm just relaxing or resting. Right now I'm, at my campsite, and I decided just to come here and relax. And this is a really comfortable couch, and I'll show you one interesting thing that it can turn into in just a bit. I'm not gonna lie, this pillow is also really good. This is not like my main sleeping pillow, but this is a couch pillow basically, and it is super comfortable. Also, right behind my couch pillow are some of my jackets. I have a lighter jacket and a heavy jacket for heavier and colder weather. I also got my quick dry towel right here. I basically don't like towels that are wet, so this one dries pretty quickly after I take a shower. Okay, so this is the driver's side, and this is a really cool system. I got my driver's wheel here. I got some beverages in here just in case, if I need to. I have water, but also I have Coke because sometimes I do get sleepy on the road, and I need something to wake me up. You got our gear shifts here, and of course our emergency brake, which I thankfully just remember right now. Okay, there we go. Got the emergency brake on, so that way we don't go rolling down the hill. Another thing to note, I do not know how to drive stick. Go ahead and make fun of me for it, but I don't know, I just didn't learn how to, drive manual transmission. So the great thing about this camper is that this is automatic, and it is a really smooth ride as well. The tour with my living room / my bedroom. This right here is a cooler, so it's not necessarily a refrigerator, but it does cool a lot of things. And even though I think it's kind of off right now, but still everything is cool. So I got my Coke in here. I got some ham and cheese so that I can make a ham and cheese sandwich. Just to kind of show you what that looks like. Got some apples, also got some eggs. And the great thing about Cozy Campers is that when you arrive to pick up your items or pick up your camper van, they do leave out a couple of items that people haven't used in the past. Either they have been used or they haven't been eaten at all. Literally any leftover items that campers have, they just leave it at their office, and they do have a station for new campers to come in and pick up some supplies. And I was able to get some free mayo in there. Also down here, if you see this little knob right here, this acts as the heater of the camper. So what happens is that once you turn this on, hot air will be blowing down from these holes down here. And then I'll show you what it looks like in a bit. But basically, it's meant to kind of circulate around the camper van in order to heat it up. So this is our sink. And I don't really use this a lot because it's a little bit too small for me to wash the dishes. I sometimes splash some things around. So thankfully, we have the camper sites right here that has some of the kitchen sinks for me to wash my dishes. But just in case if I do need a sink, it's right over here. We got some extra storage space and this is going to be reserved for all my non-perishable / foods that I don't have to refrigerate. This will open up right here. And as you can see, got some pots and pans. I got some canisters for my stove, and I got some of my other foods in here, such as my banana, some chips, and I did bring a lot of protein bars just in case I do get hungry on the road and need some protein. And also, I brought some of these dehydrated foods from REI. Basically, the idea just boil some water, put it in, and got some instant dinner right over there. Oh, and then another great feature about this storage room, there is a button right here where if you click on it, it basically turns on these LED lights. How so cool! And this is not the only thing; it can also change color. Watch. Oh my gosh! Yeah, baby. And then if I close it, we got some more light down here. If you take a look here, underneath this cooler and sink, this opens up as a table, and it automatically locks, so I can just put my my paperwork here. I can also do some computing, and I can also eat on the side if I wanted to right here. Also, underneath this kitchen sink and underneath this table, you got some extra storage space. So right now I have one pot, my inverter, and a couple of my toiletries in here because I couldn't figure out where else I wanted to put it. And if you simply want to, put this down, all you have to do is just, lift it up a little bit, and then push that down, and then close that down, and bam. you got some more space for you to like do whatever you need to do. All right, now check this out. So I basically cleared everything here off of my couch, and it's basically time for me to go to sleep now, right? What's gonna happen is I like literally lift this up, put this down, and I also, another thing about lifting this couch up, there's some extra storage space in here. So I put some of my extra clothes, my dirty clothes, and this bad boy right here is all of my sleeping supplies. So I got my pillows, my comforters, the sheets in order to cover this couch. And so you got one side right here, and then if I just simply lay this down, you basically got a bed. So normally this bed will sleep about 2 people, but I'm here by myself, so I got this whole bed to myself. I also got the extra comforter just in case if it does get super cold, even with the heater on. Oh yeah, speaking about the heater, I remember I did have to explain that. So basically what happens is, so the heater is on right now, and then the hot air will go through all the little holes down here. So the hot air will kind of redirect here as well as through the bed, so you get some more heat throughout the night.
Later.
All right, we are ending on a high note today. I arrived here at the Strisagil. I arrived here at a camping site, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, 360 views of the canyon and the mountains. I can hear literally like the river just down there. Probably gonna go and explore that in a bit. Honestly, today was a really long day. We had about 5 hours of driving, making it all the way to Akureyri, and then finding out that our whale watching tour was canceled. I could have, I guess, waited until 8:30 to, go whale watching, but like, 1, I don't want to sacrifice a spot here, and 2, I didn't want to wait there for like 3 hours. I mean, it is what it is. Maybe someday I'll come back and see all the whales. But yeah, I think I'm gonna sign out for the day. Thanks you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye.
Do you just feel like there is no air left to breathe? Do you just wanna to be left outside the grid? It's